Thanks, Malia. Now, the area around St. George, Utah is driven by all the time. I mean, I-15 cuts right through the town, so anyone heading between Montana and Southern California has passed through here. Now, while motocross is a draw, as Chad and Malia are showing us today, ATVing and jeeping are huge, what with the literally hundreds of off-highway trails that branch out from the center of town. But if you're looking for something with leg power instead of horsepower, you can find that too. Southwest of St. George is Green Valley and the beginning of the Bearclaw Poppy Mountain Bike Trail. This easy to moderate single-track ribbon goes through some of the most unique habitat in the West. Cryptobiotic soil has become the home to an endangered species of flower known as the dwarf Bearclaw poppy, which is where the trail gets its name.
It's really fun to ride on, and you're not going to get hurt on it or anything like that, and it's just really exciting to go up and go down. And there were a lot of really unique rocks in the area, almost like hoodoos that you'd see down in Goblin Valley, just these big rocks sitting up on top of these little smaller rocks or on dirt itself. It was a pretty exciting ride. The guys I was with were pretty hardcore for those of us who don't get to get out on a bike as much as we'd like to.
Today, a group of government officials, mostly county commissioners and staff, are exploring the poppy. While their day jobs are all about community projects and county business, get them out on a bike and all of that disappears. For some, this is a new experience on this particular trail. For others, it's a return to an old playground. For Derek Dowsett, a local riding Bearclaw for the first time, keeping up with this particular crowd is harder than you may think.
I'm almost 30, and these guys are, well, they're a little older than me, but I was having trouble keeping up with them, I guess would be the way to say it. There was no waiting around for them.
It makes you feel like you're a little kid when you're going through the little gullies and around the sides, and it makes you feel young.
Bearclaw Poppy is a single track that can be ridden from one of two trailheads, Bloomington Trail on the north and Gap Trail on the south. Each trailhead offers a very different experience even though they are covering the same terrain. Where Bloomington is a bit more uphill, Gap puts the rider on a downhill mode. The trail can be ridden as an out and back from either trailhead, or you can use the city streets themselves and turn the whole thing into one big loop. Picking your path through the rocks can allow you to avoid more difficult areas depending on your skill set.
It's a lot harder going out, and the fruits are coming back down.
There were a couple places where we would get off and walk our bikes down because it was pretty steep. The trail has some obstacles such as Clavicle Hill. As I was walking my bike down the side of it, I saw why they would call it that. And when I go out, what I like to do is I'll mix it up. We'll take a Jeep out and put the bike on the back, and I'll cruise on down, and my wife will meet me at the bottom.
Like any outdoor adventure, at the end of the day, it's time to pack up and re-enter the confines of four walls and limited mobility. For the commissioners, it's time to get back to the stress of local government administration. But for at least a few hours, they were able to escape, and now they can see the world with new eyes. It wasn't through some amazing vacation or globe-trotting trip. It was just by taking some time to get outdoors, climb behind the handlebars, and look past the office desk that so often holds us back.
It was a great way to start the day before being caged up in conferences all day long. And you really feel good when you've pedaled a long ways and you go, wow, I like being able to go out and explore, and it's really easy to stop and go. When you're getting on a good coast or you're going on some of these hills, it's really fun just to feel the air in your face and just that freedom.
From the Bearclaw Poppy Trail in St. George, Utah, I'm Stephen Heumann for AYL.